In this example, I'm going to show you how you can control the thread trimming inside of the lettering that you create in Core. I have purposely set this example up with no thread trimming in so we can show how to affect it. So we're going to click on it, and as you can see, it's all highlighted. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the 3D and turn off the stitches so that you can just see the outlines when this happens. It'll be a lot easier to see the thread trims as they occur. We're going to turn on the commands so we'll be able to see them. The commands is controlled from this icon at the top of the lettering controls, and at the bottom it says the text commands trim. As you can see, I've set it to none. You have several options. If we say trim between characters, it will trim between every letter, number, or piece of punctuation, and we'll hit apply. And you see that all of the thread trims occur. Now, if we say trim just between words, we hit apply, and we have a trim between this word and this word. Now, in this case, both words are on separate lines, so lines will do the exact same thing. If we say between the capitals, only the capital to lowercase will be affected. Now, for a block font, that doesn't seem to mean much, but if we were using, let's say, a connecting script, like let's go to Valentine, for instance, you see, and then we want to set this to trim capitals. That way we only get the trim between the capital and the lowercase, and the rest is sewn out directly. In the other case, if you notice in this example, the I, let's turn the stitches back on, the I has a trim between the dot and the I. This was set by me when I made this font, so you don't have to control that. But if we go back to the previous font, Bajas, you'll see that it does not have a trim between the dot and the leg of the I. Now you can control this, so what we're going to do is we're going to click this, and we're going to go to commands and the trim branches. If you click here and say trim if the stitch is longer than, and set it to some low number like 1 or 2 millimeters, press apply, you will get an automatic trim. But you can see, setting it at 1, I got a couple of trims in places I don't necessarily want. This is why you have the ability to set it to maybe a higher number, to 2, let's say. And you see all of the trims in the other letters came out. So you have the control to get them anywhere you like. Now, if you're using a true type font, they will more than likely never be trims in the lowercase i's, and you'll be able to use this commands trim if the branch is longer than to control that. And that's pretty much how you can control the trims in your lettering designs.